Everybody, it's June 29th, Monday, and today we have the solemnity of the feast of St. Peter and St. Paul, the foundation, the rocks of our great Christian faith, the great missionaries. So I'll read from the second letter of St. Paul to Timothy. I, Paul, am already being poured out like a libation, and the time of my departure is at hand. I completed well, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. From now on, the crown of righteousness awaits me, which the Lord, the just judge, will award to me on that day, and not only to me, but to all who have longed for his appearance. The Lord stood by me and gave me strength, so that through me the proclamation might be completed, and all the Gentiles might hear it. And I was rescued from the lion's mouth. The Lord will rescue me from every evil threat and will bring me safe to his heavenly kingdom. To him be glory forever and ever. Amen. The word of the Lord. As I mentioned, it's the feast day of St. Peter and St. Paul. I hate to confess this, even though I worked, my former parish was St. Peter, and had a wonderful, wonderful 15 years. Of the two, Peter and Paul, you asked me which one I would favor. It would be not Peter, it would be St. Paul. I like St. Paul. I just love his zeal, his determination, his dedication. Different times I led tour groups, being chaplain to Italy, to Rome. Big spot, of course, is going to St. Peter's, right? Of course, Basilica of St. Peter. It's fantastic. It's out of this world, and the crowds are quite big, different days and lines. And yet, not too far off, it's called St. Paul outside the walls. And there at that church, St. Paul is also buried. Oddly enough, as I said, the crowds are packed there at St. Peter's. When I went to St. Paul, I can go up and just kneel with the body where St. Paul was buried. There's practically nobody there. I was stunned. I was shocked. This is St. Paul. Okay, it may not be St. Peter, but St. Paul, the greatest missionary. So in some ways, I was delighted. No line, no waiting, and I remember just kneeling there, and I just prayed for his intercession. What I did pray was, please give me a bit of your zeal, of your dedication. You read there in Corinthians, look what he went through. In hard labor, in more imprisonments, in worse beatings, in frequent danger of death. 5 times I received from the Jews the 40 lashes, -1. 3 times I was beaten with rods. Once I was stoned. 3 times I was shipwrecked. I spent a night and day in the open sea. In my frequent journeys, I've been in danger from rivers and from bandits, in danger from my countrymen and from the Gentiles, in danger in the city and the country, in danger on the sea and among false brothers, in labor and toil, often without sleep, in hunger and thirst, and often without food, in cold and exposure. Wow, huh? Wow. Just one of those things, I would have packed it up and said, okay, that's enough. I'm done. I did my best. The zeal of St. Paul. And so what does your faith cost you? Oh, I get offended if someone talks about me behind my back, or someone criticizes me. Ooh, I'm hurt. No one has actually thrown stones at me. No one has hit me, beat me with rods, or whipped me. How about you, your faith? Are you ashamed? Are you embarrassed? Do you hide it? Please, please, no more, not today. Be bold. Be bold as St. Paul, and be bold as St. Peter. Not ostentatious, but don't be ashamed of your faith. God bless you.